Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV with Dan the Voice Dyker, Billy Doc Niles, and Paul the Statman Riker. Brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, in La Crosse on 3rd Street downtown and George and Gillette Street. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialist, serving the La Crosse area since 1929. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning.
Welcome in, race fans. Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing. I'm Bill Doc Niles. To my far left, Paul the Statman Reichert. And in the middle, what's left of the sickly Dan Dyker.
Yes.
It's going to be an award-winning show because guess what? Dyker's not on it again. Second time you and I are flying solo this year, Paul.
No, I guess we are the fill-in hosts.
We're the... Yeah. Anyhow, guest host, great show for you this week. We're going to do some more Oktoberfest recapping for you. Paul, what do we got for the folks today?
We've got all three segments of the Dick Trickle 99 from Friday night.
That's right. Segment one coming up here in just a couple segments. The last few laps, Johnny Sauter winning segment one. In segment two, we're going to see Ty Majeski winning that one. In segment three, Jason Weinkauf holds off Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter is your overall winner. We'll have an interview with him at the end. But right now, let's go to segment one, then final few laps with Johnny Sauter at the Dick Trickle 99 at Oktoberfest race weekend.
Sauter going to try to open the door back up off of full.
Those two have a little history. I think Johnny's trying to be patient, knowing there's 15 laps to go. He's going to see how he can surge his way around Fredrickson. He's waiting for Fredrickson to make another loose move, and he'll be right there. Fredrickson has been a little bit loose coming off of turn 4. Let's see what happens now. Fredrickson really plants that car down. Johnny's just all over him, trying to get inside his head and trying to have him make a mistake.
These two veteran guys are wheeling it, and that's just for a second. It's behind your race leader, Austin Nason. Sauter might not have the opening he needs going down into 3. He does. Fredrickson going to let the 5 run.
Dan Fredrickson said, well, Johnny, if you want the spot, go and get him. Meanwhile, Austin Nathan, who thought he was going to have a nice, easy drive with 13 laps to go, well, pretty soon, I almost guarantee it, he will see Johnny Sauter's bumper here in the next few laps. Johnny Sauter wants to make a statement here at Oktoberfest. He not only wants to win the 200, but he wants to win the Dick Trickle 99 tonight. Here comes Johnny Sauter. Austin Nason continues to lead the field. Jacob Gady's got himself in 4th spot. Chris Weinkauf in the 5th. Casey Johnson 6th. Hey, how about Ty Majeski all the way up to the 7th spot here in the early going. Great points gains for him. But man, I'm already looking for the second segment when the invert's going to occur.
As a start-finish line, you'll find your leader, Austin Nason. Skylar Holshausen into the top 10 as he's working off of 4 around the 18 of Michael Ostick. Now Michael Sauter looks to the inside of the 18. They're battling for 11th and 12th right now. And Austin Nason continues to lead at the line. 10 laps. Tom White throwing out the 10-lap to go signal to Austin Nason.
Johnny Sauter might be saving up those tires a little bit, but nah, he's a hard racer. He knows he's got 33 laps in this race and plus 66 more to go. He is slowly rolling himself into Austin Nason. Austin, right on the back bumper, he just sucks right into his bumper in 3 and 4. We're going to have a battle for the lead.
Sauter ever so slightly getting to the inside of that 14. Austin Nason, see what he has in that 14. The Roscoe, Illinois driver holding off the 5 of Sauter for now. And at the line, there'll be 9 laps to go. The white 5 of Sauter looks to the inside.
Flagman's telling Austin Nason, hey, you better pick a lane. Meanwhile, Johnny Sauter's here, I'll pick it for you. I'm going to take the inside line. Austin Nason says, no way, sir. I'm going to continue to lead. I am the Joe Scherer Classic winner. I'm going to show you I can beat you at any track. Here they come. Johnny Sauter gets right to the inside bumper. He's got the fender on him. Nason gets a little loose. That's going to allow Sauter to get to the inside with 7 laps to go. Great battle up front for lead, but not for longer. Johnny Sauter takes over the lead in the first segment of the Dick Trickle 99 presented by J.E. Pistons.
New leader, Johnny Sauter into 3. And Ty Majeski now going to battle. It looks like almost got to the inside of the 47 of Casey Johnson off of 4. And that spot right now, they're battling to trying to get to 6th. As Sauter, your leader, Nason 2nd. Nason, see if he has anything left in the tank, or do you just conserve with 5 laps to go when Sauter hits the line?
Austin Nason's not letting Johnny Sauter get away from him. He's going to try and stay as close as he can to him. Meanwhile, a great battle. Almost what we saw last night between Casey Johnson and Ty Majeski. Casey Johnson was not happy with Ty Majeski last night. Let's see if Casey's going to try and make a statement here to Majeski saying, you may have got me last night, but you're not going to get me tonight. You're going to be a tough time to pass me. Meanwhile, up front, it is still Johnny Sauter in the lead as he starts to pull away from Austin Nason. Dan Fredrickson runs third, Jacob Gady fourth, Chris Weinkoff fifth. Look at that battle. That's the best battle on the track right now for that sixth spot as we have 4 laps to go.
Casey Johnson not letting the 91 go as they go wheel to wheel down the backstretch for 6th spot. And behind them, you'll find the 76 of Jason Weinkoff. Great battle right there. Start finish line again. Majeski and Johnson glued door to door in 1 and 2. Sauter pulling away from Nason into 3. And now Majeski clears Johnson.
I thought we were going to see a repeat of last night where they're going to do a crisscross on each other. But I think Johnson says, hey, wait a minute, I got 66 more laps. You know what? I might start ahead of you in the next race. Take that spot. Go ahead, take it. Burn up your tires. We got 2 laps to go. It's Tom White showing the popsicle stick. Johnny Sauter takes it down the backstretch. Has about 4 car length lead over Austin Nason. Dan Fredrickson's safely in third. White flag is out for Johnny Sauter.
Nacita's Johnny Sauter looks to win the first segment of the night in the Dick Trickle 99, presented by J.E. Pistons. When the checkered flies, teams will have a little bit of time to work on their cars. They cannot change tires. The tires they start the Dick Trickle 99 with, they run all night with. And first segment winner to Johnny Sauter, Nason second, Dan Fredrickson, Jacob Gady rounding out the top 5.
Paul, just dominant. I mean, he was the fast qualifier, started on the pole, never looked back, never threatened.
Just a great race for Johnny. He's always run well here at La Crosse, so just another day at the office for him, I guess you could say.
And you know, he would back that up later in the night, as we'll see in segment 3. But coming up in the next segment, we're going to see how Ty Majeski worked his way to the front. You're watching Big Boar Barbecue present 7 Rivers Racing.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. Or where to put the food when you both get the groceries. Or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call today for your free estimate on a new American Standard system or schedule online at careyheating.com.
Welcome back into Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. I'm Bill Doc Niles. To my far left, the stat man, Paul Reichert. And Paul, it is just so quiet in here when it looks like this.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so giddy. Those craziness before the show.
You're so giddy. You're sitting in his chair acting like him in between takes.
Yeah, I know.
It's incredible. Hey, back to the Dick Trickle 99 from Oktoberfest race weekend, and Ty Majeski having problems during qualifying. Had to actually qualify for the Trickle 99 through a last chance race, and the second segment, started about mid-pack. He let people know he's the one to be dealt with at the end.
Yeah, he struggled in the Trickle 99, but hey, he made his presence known in the second segment.
And the second segment is what we're going to show you here. Here's the last few laps of segment 2 of the Dick Trickle 99 at Oktoberfest race weekend.
Majeski knows his track as he sits on the inside as the battle for second goes on. Majeski, if he can get by, he'll have plenty of laps to chase down Paul Schaefer. Majeski again looks to the inside of Barstead as they go down the backstretch.
Majeski seeing the opening for a moment, but Barstead closes the door one more time going into 3. As Sauter and Johnson trying to chase up to that top 2. And behind them, you'll find the 78 of Skylar Holshauser. Majeski might make the move he needs now. Clearing the 31 of Barstead. Barstead will look to the inside down the backstretch. Majeski gone here in second.
Hopefully Majeski's not using up the tires. He has plenty of tires left for the third segment as they run the same tires in all 33 lap segments. They can do some swapping, but those 4 tires have to be on the car at the end of the race. Ty Majeski, we'll see. We'll watch that gap and see how closely he can trace down Paul Schaefer. But man, he'll be in the cat's bird seats going in that final segment as he got 6 points in the first segment. He'll have 2 points right now, give him 8 points going in the segment. Meanwhile, Johnny Sauter got 1 point, currently running in the 8th spot. That means they'll be tied going into the final segment. But Johnny Sauter says, no way. I'm going to take over that 7th spot because I want to have a point lead at least on Ty Majeski. Every time Majeski gains a spot, Johnny wants to gain a spot. He goes by Chris Weinkoff. Meanwhile, up front, Ty Majeski is chasing down Paul Schaefer for the top spot with 12 laps to go.
Again, 12 laps to go for Portage, Indiana. Paul Schaefer Jr. battle for third. Barstead trying to hold off the 1 of Michael Sauter and the 47 of Casey Johnson. Majeski is chasing down that 7 of Paul Schaefer Jr. Majeski turning the quickest lap of anyone in this segment number 2 of the Dick Trickle 99 presented by J.E. Pistons. And Majeski, Kevin, he's reeling them in each lap.
There'll be 10 laps to go in segment 2, and there's Ty Majeski just reeling in Paul Schaefer Jr. as they go into turn 1. Don't be surprised. We might have a battle for the lead as they come out of turn 2. Majeski is right there. He is all over the back bumper of Paul Schaefer Jr. He wants to lead in segment 2 in the Trickle 99. Will he make the move to the inside, or will he go? He goes to the outside in turns 3 and 4. Here comes Ty Majeski on the outside. Will he make the also move to go back to the inside? Majeski's all over the back bumper. He tries to go to the inside. Schaefer shuts the door as they go into 1.
Schaefer trying to hold off Seymour's Ty Majeski. And down the backstretch, they race in that top spot. Majeski trying to get to the outside again of the 7 of Portage, Indiana's Paul Schaefer Jr. Off of 4 at the line. It's Schaefer, but by just half a car, racing down into 1.
They are drag racing like they do on street drags here. Ty Majeski gets a good run out on the outside corner. He takes over the top spot in the second segment of Dick Trickle 99 with 8 laps to go in this one. Ty Majeski. Now let's see where Johnny Sauter is. Johnny Sauter is currently 7th right now. He's got 7 points. Majeski will have 7 points. Right now, Majeski would have a 1 point lead. This race ended right now. Let's see if Johnny Sauter can get any more points.
A couple drivers have pulled off for this race. The 75 of Jason Weinkoff, the 8 of Billy Moan, and we saw the troubles with the 18 of Michael Ostick. He was able to make it pit side. So 16 cars, remember, on track. And now Bubba Pollard pulling into the pit area on the backstretch. Or he's slow. Can he get to the pit area? He does. We stay green. So now 15 cars on track. Ty Majeski started back in the outside of row number 4. That was the 8th spot. And he's looking to run and hide here on the rest of the field with 5 to go.
Just remember, 5 laps to go. Where will this all shake out in the final segment? Casey Johnson on the inside looks all over the back of Nick Barstead for that 4th spot. Meanwhile, Johnny Sauter still sitting in the 7th spot. We could see Majeski come out with a 1 point lead. I think this will be the first time ever that we had a guy come from the last chance race to lead the Dick Trickle 99 after 2 segments.
As again earlier today, Ty Majeski qualifying outside that top 15, had to race his way into tonight's Trickle 99 in the first segment. Majeski finished 6th, and now he's continuing to lead with 3 to go here in that 91 machine, the Seymour's Ty Majeski.
Ty Majeski and his crew chief, Toby Nolan, know his way around Oktoberfest. Meanwhile, the best battle on the track right now is that battle for 4th between Nick Barstead and Casey Johnson. Casey Johnson wants to try and get some more points. Johnny Sauter is trying to get right up to the back bumper of Skylar Holshausen, try and gain 1 more spot, try and have at least a tie going into that final segment. 2 laps ago, the Popsicle Sticks are showing Ty Majeski leads the field on the backstretch. Casey Johnson still trying to look for the right way to get around Nick Barstead, but I don't think Sauter's going to catch Holshausen as a white flag flies for Ty Majeski.
Sauter's been working ever so hard to catch that group. He's only got 1 more lap to try to get in front of the 78 of Holshausen to improve his point total down the backstretch. Now into turn number 3, you'll find the 91 of Seymour's Ty Majeski as checkers fly for Majeski in segment number 2 of the Trickle 99 presented by J.E. Pistons. Coming home second, Paul Schaefer Jr. holding off the 1 of West Salem's Michael Sauter. Nick Barstead and Casey Johnson are rounding out your top 5, Kevin.
Yeah, if you saw the interview, and if you're watching Thursday night, you're going to see that interview later on tonight. He was not happy that he had to come through a last chance race, but he put it all together in that second one.
Yeah, he looked like the Ty of old in the second segment, just running through the field there.
Yep, and could he get through the field in that third segment? He pulled the draw there. I think he started 12th or 14th in that third segment.
That, yeah.
Could he get through there, and could he hold off Johnny Sauter? We're going to find out in the third segment right here on Big Board Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
Big Boar Barbecue is up and running on the north side of La Crosse. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Yes, the food truck is open at George and Gillette Street to make it easier for you north siders to find out why La Crosse County has voted us 4 years in a row as the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, and now open at George and Gillette Street. A delicious mouthful.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard so you can focus on the problems in your life that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. Or where to put the food when you both get the groceries. Or the doggy door that just became a raccoony door. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call today for your free estimate on a new American Standard system or schedule online at careyheating.com.
Welcome back into Big Board Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing. I'm Bill Doc Niles, Paul the Statman Reichert, the sickly Dan Diker. Segment 3 of the Dick Trickle 99 at Oktoberfest race weekend. Lots of drama playing out here. Johnny Sauter was leading in the points, but Ty Majeski, after that dominant performance in the second segment, nipping at his heels, Paul.
Yeah, it looks like it was going to be an interesting end to the Dick Trickle 99, but yeah, wait till you see the final segment.
Yeah, wait till you see what happens. Jason Weinkauf had something to say about this at the end. Here's the third segment of the Dick Trickle 99 of the Oktoberfest race weekend.
Well, Casey Johnson has caught up to Paul Schaefer. The battle is on for fourth spot. Johnny Sauter's looking the inside of Casey Johnson as they go into turn 1. Johnny Sauter wants to pick up another spot, and they are side by side as they head down the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway backstretch. Johnny Sauter puts himself in the 4th position.
As Jason Weinkauf again continues to lead, and 16 to go here in the final segment of the Trickle 99 presented by J.E. Pistons on the 49th annual Oktoberfest race weekend here at the La Crosse County Fairgrounds Speedway. And Jason Weinkauf will see 15 to go with Skylar Holshausen, Paul Schaefer Jr., Johnny Sauter 4th, and Casey Johnson 5th. Go back to the 72, Jacob Gady, Nick Barstead, Michael Sauter, and Ty Majeski. Majeski 9th, and Austin Nason all alone, his lonesome down the backstretch running 10th.
Meanwhile, Johnny Sauter's looking for the 3rd spot. He is on the back bumper of Paul Schaefer Jr. He's on the inside of Paul Schaefer Jr. as they go into 1 and 2. This might be, here we are, battle for the 3rd spot. Ty Majeski is not gaining ground. Sauter is pulling away. He looks like he wants to dominate and have this race. Paul Schaefer's giving him a hard time as they come off of turn 4. They touch a little bit as they go into turn 1. Johnny Sauter slides that car in there. Looks like he'll have the advantage, and yes, he does get by Paul Schaefer for the 3rd spot. Casey Johnson's going to follow him and go to the 3rd. We got 13 laps to go. You know what? I think Johnny can pull this off.
We'll find out. Weinkauf sees 12 to go as he hits the start-finish line. Johnny Sauter 3rd at the line. Just obviously time-wise, he's a lot quicker on the track, and we'll see down the backstretch as Johnny Sauter trying to chase down your top 2 and Skylar Holshausen and Jason Weinkauf.
Meanwhile, we keep an eye on Johnny Sauter's progress. The next person he needs to chase down is Skylar Holshausen. He's within about 5 car lengths. He looks like he's really strong in about the middle of the corners. That's where you see him to gain the ground, especially in 3 and 4. Let's see if he gains any ground on Skylar Holshausen here in 3 and 4. He got that car right down to the edge of the grass there. He's using as less track as he can. We got 11 to go. It'll be 10 to go next time by here in the final segment of the Dick Trickle 99 presented by J.E. Pistons. Down the backstretch, the two of them go. It is Jason Weinkauf, followed by Holzhausen. Sauter, do you think he might have settled in for that spot? Probably not. I think Sauter still wants to 10 to go at the line.
Sauter's usually not one to settle for anything here, especially when it comes to his hobby, his super late model racing program. And now Sauter, again, just can't quite seem to catch Skylar Holzhausen yet, but Skylar Holzhausen has caught Jason Weinkauf. Top three getting closer and closer with 8 laps remaining. Casey Johnson sitting all alone in 4th. We go back to Paul Schaefer Jr. He's on an island in 5th.
Eight laps to go in this one. We are keeping an eye. Johnny Sauter has caught the back bumper of Skylar Holzhausen. You know what? They're right there. He could take them both here in the last 7 laps of the race. Johnny, we know how Johnny is. That guy wants to win. He wants to do it. But he's looking for the inside of Holzhausen. He might have a run on him coming off of turn 4. Here's Sauter riding the back bumper. He slides the car a little bit, trying to see if it will run. Take a close look on the right side of Johnny Sauter. I saw something wiggling there. Hopefully there's only a little fender damage. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens here. Johnny Sauter. Keep a close eye on that right fender there, Marty, because we saw something wiggling last time by. But he's going to the inside of Holzhausen. Looked a little bit better that time. It was just something, I don't know, but he's going to go for second spot. Johnny Sauter on the inside of Skylar Holzhausen. Blows by him as it goes down to turn 3.
Holzhausen quickly trying to get in front of the 47 of Casey Johnson, and he does in the middle of 3 and 4. Johnson going to go to the inside now of Holzhausen. Did not like the door shut. Johnson opening it back open. As Sauter now try to chase down Jason Weinkauf. Skylar Holzhausen, Casey Johnson side by side for 3rd. They're trying to get to the podium on the front stretch.
They sure are. There's only 3 laps to go, but I'm not sure if Johnny Sauter is going to catch Jason Weinkauf. 3 laps to go. He's going to give it the old college try as they go down the backstretch. About 5 car length advantage for Jason Weinkauf. Great run he's having in the Van der Geest car. Tommy White shows him the popsicle 6. 2 laps to go in this one. You know what? I think Johnny Sauter is going to settle for second.
Johnny Sauter settling for second here in the final segment. Perhaps. We still got 2 laps to decide, but Jason Weinkauf looks like he has a sizable enough a lead as he works himself into 3 right now as we speak. And will be coming off of 4. Tom White will be throwing the white flag, the final white flag of the night here on the Oktoberfest 49th Annual Oktoberfest Race Weekend.
Jason Weinkauf looking for a big victory here at Oktoberfest by winning segment 3. He's got a big car length on Johnny Sauter, who we are going to presume will be the winner of the Dick Trickle 99. We'll wait for the official scoring to come through on that. As they come off of turn 4, checker flags in here. Jason Weinkauf wins segment 3. Johnny Sauter is second, and we believe he is the overall winner of the Dick Trickle 99.
Jason Weinkauf strong in that one, holding off Johnny Sauter, but in the end, Johnny Sauter claims his first Dick Trickle 99 championship. Claimed it for a very special reason, and here's the interview he did with our man Dan Diker.
Let's bring up your 2018 Dick Trickle 99 winner. First time he's ever captured this prestigious race, Johnny Sauter. Well, I tell you what, first and foremost, you've done a lot of winning here at the La Crosse Speedway and everywhere you've gone before. What does this one mean, the Dick Trickle 99?
Well, to be honest with you, it means a hell of a lot because I got, like I said earlier, I got Victor Getzloff with me, and obviously, if people don't know, he raced with Trickle for a long time. So I flew him up here from North Carolina and said, hey, how do you feel about doing tires? So this one's for Victor, man. This is really cool. Just so awesome. I don't even know what to say. The car is really working good. So I got to thank B&B Racing Engines, Pathfinder Chassis, Deppy Enterprises, and Don's Auto, everybody that helps us out on this thing. It's it's a lot of work, but a lot of people have to help you to do it. So I just want to thank all the fans for coming out tonight. It's getting ready to rain, it looks like here. So hopefully we get to go have a beer or two and celebrate this. This is really cool.
First time ever for the Dick Trickle 99. How about it for Johnny Sauter?
Paul, that was really, really cool. You know, winning it for Victor.
Yeah.
In a special race for Victor.
Oh, yes.
Victor being the crew chief. Hey, we got to thank our sponsors, Big Boar Barbecue, Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, Epic Media and Vinyl. Look at that right there. back 40 wraps.
Oh, yeah.
Still look at that back there. And, of course, fansarena.com. Hopefully the sickly Dan Dyker will be with us next week. You're watching Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing.
You've been watching Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV with Dan the Voice Dyker, Billy Doc Niles, and Paul the Statman Riker. Brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem, in La Crosse on 3rd Street downtown and George and Gillette Street. Big Boar Barbecue. Now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialist, serving the La Crosse area since 1929. Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. Thanks for watching Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah.